The Joe Rogan Experience.
There's a lot of places like that where animals are dependent on people. They're dependent on people to feed them, and it's a little squirrely. Like there's a place in, I think it's Jamaica, where people swim with wild pigs. Now, wild pigs,
Bahamas. Yeah,
I've
seen it. Yeah.
Now, wild pigs generally avoid people.
Yeah.
They don't want to have anything to do with you, and they're dangerous.
Yes.
They're sketchy.
Yeah, wild boars are nuts.
Yeah, but in this place, people have been feeding these things for so long. They have trips, like tourist trips, where people fly in, feed these pigs, and swim around with them.
Pig Island.
So they got wild pigs that are constantly being fed by people. But a friend of a friend went there, and someone they were with got bit.
I've heard they bite.
Bit them in the ass. It bit one of the pigs bit them in the ass, and it was because they didn't have any food or something like that. They didn't offer them anything.
You have to keep feeding them throughout the whole thing. It tells you all about it. That they get really ornery. They get really annoyed.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Just drown it. Just put it right under.
No, bro. They're strong.
No, they are. You can't fuck with those things.
It's a creepy animal because they're beautiful and they're sweet, and like pigs they're a weird one because they're. Look, I'm a dog lover. I love dogs.
Yeah.
Pigs are almost like a dog, and maybe smarter.
Close. They're probably definitely smarter.
But they like the way they react to people.
Yeah.
And like if you feed them and you're their friend, you become their buddy. But
are you against eating them?
No, but also like because I've killed them.
I know they're delicious.
I've killed wild ones, but wild ones are different, man.
Right.
Because they're out there hustling. Okay, they're not in this fucking pen getting slop all day trying to fatten them up.
Right.
It's hard to get fat out there. They're out there hustling.
There's much more lean meat out there.
They're much leaner, but they're also vicious, man. They grow these giant tusks. They have these big fucking fangs. And the crazy thing is, they're the same species as the domestic pig.
Right.
It's the same animal.
It's just one's pampered and one's not.
Exactly.
Have you ever seen javelinas? Do you know what javelinas are? So in Arizona,
that's a peccary.
Well, when I saw those, it looks just like a pig.
Yeah.
That was when I first moved to Arizona. I saw one and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is that thing?" And my buddy was like, "No, don't go. They'll come right at you. They will fucking go for your legs bad because they're real low to the ground." But he's like, "They'll start spearing you and they'll come at your legs." And one time I was valeting in college and I was up in the mountain. And it's some dudes, some huge private residence, and there were packs of them, and I could hear them rustling around, and they were like positioning themselves because we were parking cars where they were living. And I was like, we can't park cars up there. You can tell they started to get aggressive and jumping and diving at the cars. Yeah, they were getting fucking annoyed, man. I was like, we can't go back up there. We're going to get fucked up by these little bullshit pigs.
You know where Stanhope lives out in Bisbee, which is real close to the border. They have them all over the place.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They killed one of his friend's dog.
They do kill dogs. They're known to kill cats more, but yeah, they do kill dogs too. Because dogs are depending on the size of your dog, some dogs could fuck those things up because they're not that big, but they're known to murder cats.
It was a small dog, I think, and I think they flanked it and just came at it from the sides and ripped it apart. They rip apart a dog, bro.
What do you do when something like that kills your dog? Are you out with a shotgun trying to find the rest of them?
Dude, I was trying to kill coyotes after they ate my chickens, and I loved chickens. Like, they were cute. They're my friends. But when they died, a couple of them died of just natural causes.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, poor little guy. But if my dog died, I'd be really sad. You know what I mean? It's a different relationship.
It's way different.
So when these coyotes killed my chickens, I sat out there on the porch with a bow and a rangefinder, waiting to fuck them up for days. I even tied one of the dead chickens that they killed to a pot, like that you would plant things in. What are you doing, Jamie? The pot that you plant things in, and I sat it in the middle of the yard as bait.
Right.
And I sat up there waiting.
And
one of them came, and my daughter screamed out, "A coyote!" And I'm like, God damn, I got to teach her how to hunt. Like, I had that motherfucker.
Dad! Like, it
was inside of 40 yards, and he was creeping in. I was like, all I had to do is get to my spot, and I would have probably got a shot.
Yeah. How 40 yards? That's how far away he was?
He was at 40 yards when my daughter screamed.
Oh, shit. Well, then he definitely freaked out. Fuck this.
So I stayed up there for a few hours longer.
What's the furthest that you feel comfortable hitting a target with a bow?
That's a little target. There's a difference between something that's the size of a coyote. A coyote's only like...
They're not big.
I mean, their body might be like...
a foot and a half? They're not big at all. Yeah, they're tiny.
From top to bottom. So if you're trying to hit them in the vitals, you don't have a lot to aim at. It's a very small dot. Yeah, you'd want to be fairly close.
I think about that all the time.
With a bow, with a rifle, you could shoot them.
Well,
easy.
That's nothing. That's something totally different.
If you're trying to kill them.
I only grew up shooting rifles. I never shot a gun until I was in my 20s. But rifles, I was so used to shooting, I got so accustomed to shooting it, and then I tried a bow once, and that was unbelievably fucking hard.
You should learn. It'd be fun for you. You could always come here and practice.
I'll come.
Next time John Dudley comes into town, I'll have him hook you up.
Come teach me, yeah.
And you'd love it, man. Not even like to go hunting, but just to shoot targets. It's really fun. And
I do like guns, though.
That game out there, I do too.
Yeah.
That game out there that I have, that Techno Hunt game, dude. Once you get into that and start playing that,
once you're good at
the screen, it's so fun.
Once you're fucking good at it,
so fun. I had Corey Anderson, UFC light heavyweight. He's a bow hunter. I had him here the other day, and he was playing it.
Is he good?
Oh, yeah, he's really good. But you could tell, like, right? I mean, he practiced. He's a fucking elite athlete. Of course, he's going to be good at bow hunting.
Yeah, that's true. What do they not?
He's
good
also
at, these
a
guys?
fighter, so he's got this disciplined mindset. You know, he's just on the ball.